He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth.
Hello and welcome to another video from Gareth's Random Ramblings. My name is Gareth, and you'll probably notice why I'm lying in my bedroom right now and not in the studio. It's because I'm lazy. That's pretty much it. A couple of weeks ago, I joined up with a streamer, video Twitch dude who was doing a 24-hour podcast thing to raise money for a really decent charity. All the details will be linked below. His name is Dr Squee, and he was very fun. Very cool time. Was meant to be done at like 2 in the morning, but luckily it changed to 11 at night, so I wasn't as tired. But he gave me the footage of the video, and I thought I would just put this little bit at the beginning to make it kind of look like, you know, I know what I'm doing. Just to let you know, the first like 10 minutes are there was a audio video thing that went wrong, so we had to try and do that. It's good being the guinea pig in that kind of situation. So I thought I would go, cool, hey, here's an introduction, and the first 10 minutes are legitimately nothing, and we join now where all the cameras and everything are working totally fine. You'll probably notice as well that my hair's a little bit longer and this is a little bit shorter, but just go with it, because I'll be honest with you, don't want to do continuity because I'm lazy. Anyway, have fun, watch this, enjoy, and have fun, and we will put the links in the chats as well. Have fun. I don't think I said have fun yet. Should have fun. Have more fun. Bye.
So sorry about that little snafu at the beginning of the event. What a way to start with a wrong link. We're here now. We're back in the room. Everyone has got the correct link, so we should be good for the rest of the event.
Oh, good. It's good that I was the one that was the. It wasn't just me. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I'd be sitting there going, "Wait, hold on. I'm sure I clicked the right link."
I can't even identify that link to any of the other events in the lineup. I don't know where that came from, so I'm deeply confused. But I think everyone's back on the right page now.
I did realize, was trying to work out why it was getting sent to a MySpace page or something like that. I was like, okay, sure, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, you had to ask Jeeves just to get in there.
Good old ass Jeeves. Oh man, now that brings it back.
Yeah, I do have to just give some breaking news as we speak. I'm going to try and write in the title as I'm speaking to you. Ignore that banner which just came up. So we've got some more donation, another donation. So our total is now up to 150 quid. We're right at the beginning of the event as well. £150 already. You guys are beautiful. I'm just going to check who made the donation. This is breaking news. Marcus Z. Thank you very much, Marcus Z. Actually, I think there's been one since then. But anyway, okay. I think Marcus Z might have been the previous one. I think whoever's donated has chosen not to leave their details. But whoever you are, thank you, mystery person. We really appreciate your donation. Getting us up to 150 quid. That's amazing.
There we go. Wonderful. Don't you just love live stuff?
Oh, it's great. I mean, our target for the event is going to be £600, but I don't know. Look, it's such uncertain times, such difficult financial times for people. I just appreciate anyone giving whatever they can. But that's just such a wonderful start. So thank you very much, everyone who's already donated. Sorry, Gareth, back over to you, sir.
Oh, good, mate. No worries. As I said, it's exciting just watching you just doing your thing. So yeah, mate, go for it. I'll just sit here and drink my tea if you want and be fine. It's good. You do what you got to do, man. It's all good.
Oh, God, no, please talk. I need a break.
You got 24 hours ahead. You need a break.
Just going to leave that up there just for anyone who wants to know. But yeah, so like it's your show, sir. What have we got planned today for what we've got left of your show? Sorry, it's cutting into a little bit today already.
It's all right. I'll be brutally honest with you, mate. At about I was working this morning till about 4:35, and I may or may not have had extended eye blinks today. I didn't sleep. I didn't go to sleep, but I had extended eye blinks.
Okay. So I was just going to say, what are they?
Yeah, no. It was just me just sitting in my chair, just going. No, I'm good. I'm awake. I'm here. Hello. Yep. Luckily, there's no boss there. So
as long as I don't do that during an interview, eh?
I imagine you just going, so yeah, with your thing of the... Be like, no, don't do that. No. Hey, Gemma.
Gemma said hello, Gareth, and also an anonymous user. I'm going to guess it's Mark Who 42. It's going to be Mark Baumgarten who put that. So good luck from Mark Who 42. Thank you very much.
It just goes to show how tired I am. That is, yeah, clearly says Mark Who 42. I looked at that going, Mark Woa? Who's Mark? I'll just let you do all the little inlays and the little bounce ups and go from there.
I'll do the inlays. You do the rest. It's
yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah. But as I was saying before, like, yeah, I've only watched, I think, like a handful of Doctor Who shows. So I've got people at work that know it inside out, upside down, back to front. And I just sit there going, can we talk about the 3 episodes I watched? Then I can join in the conversation. No, okay.
So, yeah. Can you name any episodes that you have watched?
I can tell you what was in them. I don't know the names, but I know. First one was the Fallen Angels one, which scared the bejesus out of me. Was that sorry? Angels? Oh, that's how much I know. The one where the angels are moving when they didn't look. That one.
I think that's Blink that you're referring to, unless it's the later one. Was it with David Tennant?
Yes, I had him.
And he was kind of a minor role in that episode. So yeah, that's Blink. A fantastic episode.
That was my okay. This is cool. All right, scared the bejesus out of me, but it's fine. I've grown up from it now. The second one that I watched, I don't think it was in any order. Like I didn't go, I need to watch next week. So these could be totally random and stuff like that. But it was one where they were on a train, or it was just like all basically in one train carriage, and they were on a planet, and they were driving, and there was things hitting the roof, and I remember just going from a dark episode with these angel statues to a small. I'm like, doesn't they go outside at some point, or is it like space in the space show? But
well, I mean, look, the angel one went to a few locations, but Midnight is the episode I believe you're referring to, where they start repeating each other.
Yes. Yep.
You see, the thing is with that, it's that's the episodes which you use to save the money for the bigger episodes. But it's a really great little haunting. It's a wonderful little what they call a bottle episode because it's in one location. Just for the amount of money they saved on that episode, it's still very haunting, very nicely done with them repeating.
And it was still well done. Like it wasn't just like, oh, we just sit here. Yeah, cool. It still was. Once again, there was parts in it that I was like, okay, what's going on? And there was a third episode, another episode I remember. Once again, I don't know if it's part of these ones or if I'm just getting mixed up. But there was the ones where they had the spacemen, and they had the covers over, and then they kept saying things, and then they got closer, and it was skeletons.
Oh, the Science in the Library, and I forget what the second part's called. It's a 2-parter with David Tennant and with Donna Noble.
Yep, that's the one. I remember her because she was the Catherine Tate. Sorry, is that right?
Yeah.
See, I remember things. It's all good. But yeah, I just remember watching that one too, just going, okay. 3 episodes that have so far been quite interesting and scary, of like the normal, where's the comedy and isn't there meant to be funny stuff? So
you really have gone for the most spooky episodes there. It seems like you only tune in when it's the most frightening of episodes.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of watching The Simpsons just for the Treehouse of Horror. It's just like, yeah, that'll do. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. But no, all I remember just watching those ones and just going that they were really cool and really I could see what the love was about. Like I haven't watched any since, but it's quite fun. I still pick up all the little references in games, like when they've got the character looks away and something comes up to the front. I'm like, Doctor Who. That was the episode I watched. Don't ask me anything else about it, but I know that much, and that's about it. So yeah, I don't know why I started talking about Doctor Who when I don't know anything about it.
Hey man, I was just happy that you were talking anything that saves my voice. It's all good.
There we go. See, I should just come on and go, right, Simpsons, here we go. We've got an hour of the Simpsons.
Although I don't know anyone, Simpsons, it's agreed by everyone that it's one of the best shows of all time for what it's done, but I don't think I know anyone who watches it anymore. I think it's just if it happens to be on, you catch any episode. It could be one you haven't seen before, one you have.
Yeah, well, it's probably me then just watching it. Yeah, I'll sit there and I'll legitimately be like, I have no idea what to watch on TV. Simpsons, that'll do. Disney Plus kicks in, done. That'll do. I remember when they first announced Disney Plus, and it was all like, "Oh, hey, you're going to get this and this and all these old Disney movies and all this kind of stuff." And my wife and I had a big discussion about whether we should get it because, another streaming service, another pay, blah, 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 blah. And then they went, right, oh, by the way, that's right, we own Fox and it's Disney and The Simpsons are on here as well. I was like, yeah, cool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can, that's fine. We can do that. That's cool. Hey, there's my wife right there, Rebecca.
Oh, it's your wife. I was going to say, we've got another viewer, but no, it's just the same, like...
It's the wife in the other room through there that I would love to bring out, but she currently at the moment has got bronchitis. So that's probably the most extent that she's going to be doing is riding up like that. So
Rebecca, thank you very much for watching on your ill bed. I almost said deathbed, but that's not correct. Fred, ill bed, I'm pretty sure isn't a phrase, but while you're ill, thank you for watching.
Yeah, the sick/deathbed, the no deaths is sick. Yeah, we understand. Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Like, so we just got a brand new couch that folds out, and we had that awkward discussion before of who's going to get the couch. Who's going to get the couch? Oh, there you go. Thanks, Bex. And honestly, my wife and I, if we have an argument, it's nothing really massive or huge or whatever, but we were getting quite aggressive on this one. But it was a weird thing. It was like, you take the bed. No, you take the bed. It was like, I'll sleep on the couch. No, you've got work tomorrow, Gareth. I'll take the couch. No, and this huge argument we had to stop and go, why are we fighting so strongly about who's going to sleep on the goddamn couch? I was like, we were just like, this is stupid. And it's so
an aggressively polite argument, it sounds like.
Yeah. No, you will have the last cupcake and you will enjoy it. I'm just saying, you take it. Yeah. And so yeah.
Because you get TV, fair enough. And just quickly, that's fair. Gemma, no, it's not 2 a.m. there. It was going to be 2 a.m., but Gareth's on an early 11 a.m., is it there now?
Yeah, what do we got? 11:35. Yeah, 11:35. So
yeah, we moved you to a more civilized slot.
Yeah.
This was a fun and games because thing is, I just finished the lineup. I'd got one of my friends to do a retrek podcast. We're going to do a 2-hour slot.
Yeah.
Just about plugged it all in. Okay, ready to publish. Then I get a message from Nicola Bryan, Perrier Soft and Doctor Who's agent or person who booking agent anyway. And he message going, it's like, oh, she can do it now. It's like, okay, that worst problems to have, but now I have to rearrange the schedule because I couldn't move you later, which was the only when I reduced retrek back down to an hour. The only slot I had was a later one. And it's like, I'm not going to get you up any later than 2 a.m. So I'm like, right, let's see who will move. So I end up moving 4 shows to make this all work.
And then you get me, and the first thing that happens is the link doesn't work.
Which is generic. Somewhere along the line, I swear I checked and double checked against the link in the room. I don't know how I did it, but apparently I can screw up very impressively with no logical explanation to a link which I don't think actually exists.
Well, yeah, I could vouch for that. Yeah, I sat there and it was like going, the person can see you now. They're clicking at any time. I'm like, cool. I can't see anything. I don't know if this is good enough, but I'll just play on. It's cool. It's fine.
I will say I was literally getting stuff ready to the last minute, so I was here about a minute before live time. Carl Greenhalf, my good friend who's been helping me do a few little bits around since this. Love The Simpsons, yeah. But are you still watching live? Because other than this couple, I think it's just you two right now. Are you still watching new episodes? Is what I want to know.
Yes, yeah. Well, that's the thing. So I can watch the old ones, right? And no word of a lie, because Bex will vouch for this probably as it pops up in a second. Give it 6 or 7 seconds at the beginning, right? 6 or 7. I'll be able to pause it and go, right, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. Here's a storyline. This is a quote from it. This is what's going to happen. And my funniest part of it is this. And I can do that up until about season 9. I can just sit there and go, yep, da-da-da-da-da, that's that. Quote random stuff. Sorry. I like to swear, so I'm trying not to swear. So quote random stuff and totally out of left field. And nowadays we'll watch it and I'll enjoy it. I might not laugh as much because they're being a bit more serious and a bit more, hey, let's go this kind of thing. But I remember as I said, when there was a really cool Simpsons episode where they got Flight of the Conchords on, which is Kiwi band, awesome guys who I don't know if this is telling too much, but screw it. Both of them used to bang with my mum. Cool. Used to bank with my mum, who used to run the bank that they would go into, and I remember going with my mum numerous times saying, when they come in, please, can you get an autograph? Please, please, please. And my mum, with the greatest comedic timing that I could ever imagine, I was like, please, please, just anything, piece of paper stuff. My mum goes, how would it look, Gareth, if the bank manager gives a celebrity a piece of paper that's blank and says, here, please sign this? And I went, yeah, okay, Mum, yeah, you got a point. Yeah, fair. Okay, that's fair. I was like, okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. I understand now. So they were on it, and on The Simpsons, and Kiwi accent, totally fine, beautiful, wonderful. And then about a season later, they've got an episode where Hank Azaria voices a Russian spy who's trying to get through to Marge, to Homer through Marge, by using a Kiwi accent. And his Kiwi accent would be like right now if I tried to do an English accent. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's real like I'm trying to think. The only one I can think of now is Korg. Korg is the from the Thor movies. The real, oh, g'day, bro. You nuts, sweet as. We've got the things going on right now. He doesn't try to do that. He tries to do oh, why can't I hear you? Did something happen just then and I've killed it again? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know if anyone else can hear you or if I've screwed something up. Yes, welcome to the thing. I have screwed up the show for the second time. There we go. Sweet.
The wire literally just fell out of my mixing board. It's always a simple explanation. Sorry, I'm just going to mute for a second while I sort this out. It's all going well so far.
I'll keep talking about Cork if that's okay. I'll just keep talking. So yeah, so it's quite funny because they try and do the accent of the the Kiwi, and it does not work at all. It's almost like they did an episode early on with the Australian guys, and it sounds like someone trying to do an Australian accent via England and Ireland, stopping off and Easter Island to then come to Australia. Like, it just does not work. And the Kiwi accent does not work. I know it's pretty hard to do, but when you've got Kiwis like a Caesar back, just go listen to that first and go, okay, I understand. Let's try this. Because, it does not work at all.
Yeah, it's like whenever there's a British accent attempted on TV, I say British, it's usually the English accent they try and do. And they always put in words we haven't used in centuries. Like, they think bumbershoot is used in daily conversation over here. We don't say umbrella, we use bumbershoot. Yeah, that's the modern Britain that you got there. I mean, I'd sort of let The Simpsons off because it's trading on stereotypes and stuff. And Carl apparently waits for the new series to be uploaded on Disney Plus, then binge watch it. I think this might have been what's resurrected live watching The Simpsons. Yes. I think when it was on TV, people had given up trying to work out which ones were new and which ones not. It's just whenever you're on TV, a Simpsons is going to be showing, and it might be one you've never seen before, it might not. But binge watching, I think, is where The Simpsons lives now. That's probably given it another 10 years now.
Because it's one of those ones you just go, oh no, I've seen it. Click next. Oh, there it is. Cool. I'll watch this one. You know what I mean?
Rebecca's just saying that you do that too, the binge watch, I think.
Yeah, we will watch that. We've watched that. What else we've been binge watching? Gosh, sorry. 12 o'clock. What time is it? 11:45. Mouth's not working. The Orville. We've been watching The Orville.
I love The Orville. I think this series, especially since it's relaunched, has got even better. Like, I think they've sort of dropped a bit of the tongue in cheek they were doing in the first few series, which was fine. But it's like, it was a very weird hybrid. I didn't actually mind it, but I think they made a right choice of going towards just make it in earnest now.
I'll be brutally honest with you. Star Trek, cool. If someone likes it, awesome. That's your thing. Well done. It's a weird looking guy and a bald dude, and guy that sits, swings his leg over the chair when he sits down. And it's not my thing. That's fine though. Star Wars, Bex loves Star Wars. I just sit there and go, hey, look, is that the one with Harry Potter? Just to annoy her, kind of thing, that kind of stuff. The Orville, though, I must admit, I started watching that because it had Seth MacFarlane in it. And I was like, I want to see what this is going to be like, Family Guy, but doing Star Trek. And I think we were halfway through the first episode, and I paused it, and I said to Bex, yeah, we're going to binge this. Like, we're just binging this. We're just going to keep going. And we did. It was great. I think we spent the day doing that. We binged watched the next day because we had like a week off. We binge watched The Boys.
Oh, I love The Boys. So
which
good.
It's really weird. Once again, watching two Kiwis in the key roles doing two totally different accents. It's like,
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
yeah, I love watching the bloopers of it because both of them are doing the accent, and I'm really sorry. I'm going to put on a really bad English accent, and I apologize now for everything. But it's kind of like when he's being the butcher, he's like, "All right, mate, we're going to be doing this. You know what I mean? We're going to run down and do the sorry, I messed that one up. Can I do the line again? Yeah, okay, okay, cool. All right, then, mate, you got to do." And I'm sitting there thinking, how do you just do that straight away? Like, like accent key. Like, I'd be sitting there going, "All right, sorry, mate, cocked up. Yep, I need to do the line again. Yep, all right." Just because I can't do accents, but just to keep it going, so I knew what it was about.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, by the way, not the worst English accent I've heard that you just did.
It's on the spot,
also,
mate. I didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah. Because a lot of actors decide to just stay in the accent while they're on set and they just won't break it at all. So, yeah, I agree with you. It's the ones who pitch it like that between them.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, his English accent is pretty damn good. I've heard people with that accent from London.
I've had a couple of mates that were I had a mate that was in Manchester and he flew over to New Zealand to work for us and he had that accent and I just remember going, how like it was the full-on proper thick one. I'm just like, nah. And then I moved here and people doing the same thing going, I know I heard words, there were sounds coming out, but how did they make so I've had to learn to speak slowly. I go back to New Zealand and I'm hi mum, hi dad, how are you? By the end of it, I'm just like, I'm gonna go home now, so I gotta really go do things and sweet, cool, lovely.
So you're saying, Gareth, that you have to speak slowly for the Australians? Look, I wouldn't say that, but Gareth just said that. Look,
yep, only because my accent is just so awesome. That's all it is. Coming out of this face, as people get distracted, so I have to slow it down so they can hear me clearly. It cuts through all the sexy, as you can see right here, all the sexy.
I mean, I don't know if there's an Australian or New Zealand equivalent. I don't know if you know of our politician, Jacob Rees-Mogg.
I will probably, if I saw him, I will quickly.
I mean, not my favorite politicians, but the problem is we're telling people that we don't speak like that. And then this guy is something out of a Dickens novel and talks exactly like that. And you can see from the photo exactly how he speaks. You just need to look at him. You go, yes, he would definitely talk in an aggressively over the top past world English accent.
Yes. If you'd have just sent me that and said, guess his accent, I would be doing that. Although, can I slightly embarrass you here? Just ever so slightly. I've just got a message from my wife, just on the thing, saying that you very much look like Simon Pegg.
Me?
Yes, not me, because I
wasn't seeing it with me, but I appreciate it. I love Simon Pegg. I'll take it. I mean, we both kind of got the crinkly forehead nowadays, but that's okay.
No, she just flicked the through going, this guy looks a lot like, so I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see that now.
I will definitely take it. Look, in the build up to Squeefest, not only do I have this week, but on Thursday during the week, I'm officiating part 2 of my stepdaughter's wedding. So basically, it's my stepdaughter from my previous marriage. She got married during lockdown.
Yeah.
And so they're having a part 2 so they can celebrate it with all their friends, which couldn't be there previously. So they got me to officiate because there's no legal requirement because I've done that bit. They said, hey, did you want to officiate this? I'm like, yeah, cool. So this week I've got to do this and I've got to write perform a wedding. So I was like, right, so I'm going to be on camera for 24 hours. Then I'm going to be in front of everyone taking photos. So I have lost so much weight for this. I think it's around 3 stone. I started doing intermittent fasting, but I did it for quite long chunks.
Yeah.
And it paid off. But I'll take Simon Pegg. He is not overweight these days, as I hope I know. He went a bit chubby at one stage, but.
That's why I'm sitting down because then you just don't see once again the bigness that is Gareth. I'm just like, I look nice and skinny, something like this. It's fine. The only weight that I would lose right now before I jumped on here was I took off a big thick shirt and put this one on. That's pretty much it, really. I'll be honest with you. I got Bex and I met Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Edgar Wright, Peter Jackson, or Sir Peter Jackson, Benedict Cumberbatch, and there was another one whose name, Martin Freeman. Martin Freeman.
That's not a bad little lineup.
All of them, bar Benedict, have signed my. Oh, and Peter, because I've got a Hot Fuzz Blu-ray, and they've all signed that. And it was quite funny because we put the photos on, and I had a little bit longer hair at the time. And Nick Frost came up to me. He was only like about this tall on me. Like he's not tall. I thought he'd be taller. And he just comes up to me and just goes, "You've got a luscious beard." And I was like, "Thank you. So do you." And I was like, "No, I don't want to fondle his face because his security guards are right behind him. I'm just going to let him do it." And so he goes, "Right, we need to take a funny photo." And I'm like, "Okay, how about we just look dead at the camera? Just dead, just like." He goes, "Brilliant, awesome." So my lovely wife, who comes up to about here, didn't hear us. Even though we're about this far away and she's right here, she didn't hear it because it was so loud. So he gets a security guard to take a photo of us. And so there's me and him, deadpan face, just my wife in the middle, square in the middle. And what makes it even funnier is that I put on Facebook, and you know how they do the automatic face finding and all that kind of stuff. It got us confused. So I was like, "I'll be a stunt double, bro. I got it. It's all good. What do you want me to do?" But yeah, it just made me laugh. The fact that we just the same face, big bushy beard, long hair, staring at the camera, wife going, and Facebook's just like, "Sure, that'll do. We'll add you in there. That's fine." So yeah,
I love it. I mean, it does also all come around because Nick Frost played Santa in a Christmas special of Doctor Who. And speaking of Christmas episode, like apparently you like to skip the Christmas episodes. I'm guessing that's back onto the Simpsons.
Any TV show, any
also,
show.
Gemma, Bex needs glasses. That's just rude. Look, I get paid.
Oh, hey, Gemma.
Gem's there to just wheel over it.
You just look. You're over the side. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. It's a new comedic duo. Look, don't worry about the time delays. We're going to sort it. We're there.
We're going to be the pan shop or dollar shop for you, I'm guessing. We're going to be the dollar shop version of
yeah,
I'm just going to close my window because there's planes going overhead. Yeah. 1 sec.
Oh, good, mate. No worries. But yeah, any TV show, if it's got a Christmas episode, I'll skip it. Only reason why, and I know this sounds really dumb and stupid and all that kind of stuff, but when I was younger, I worked in radio, and because I was the single guy that had no kids, that was just, there to make up numbers, I do all like the public holidays. So I was doing like the Christmas shows, the New Year's Eve shows, the Queen's birthday weekend shows, the Labor Day show, all that kind of stuff, right? That was me, because they would all go off and do this stuff with their families, and hey, you're single, you don't care, here you go. So for me, Christmas is just like another day, pretty much. It's more of a sleep-in. I did say to Bex, who loves Christmas, and we get massive arguments every year about whether Die Hard's a Christmas movie or not, which it is, that just slip that in there, once we have kids and once we, all that kind of stuff, I'll probably change. Look, my beard's going gray. I'll probably be looking like Santa by the time they come out anyway. But that kind of thing, I'll change. But until then, go Christmas next. No matter what show it is, if it's Christmas, see what I mean?
If I the other room, it's not.
Bex could have been not watching this at all, would have still heard me say that, and would have gone, right, I need to find out. Jumped on Twitter, it's not. Oh, she's got this movie thing, every day before Christmas, you got to watch a Christmas movie. And I was like, no, I'm not watching that list. No, doesn't have Die Hard on it. Don't care. Not watching it. So
I'm sorry, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's set at Christmas. That was the
Yep.
That's a very definition.
He's going back for a Christmas to go see his family.
There's a Christmas party in it.
Yeah, and of course he's like, I've got a machine gun, ho ho ho. I don't understand. Christmas trees, it's fine. But this was the argument. So this is the key one when it first started. So Bex would be like, no, it's not a Christmas movie because it's violent. It's violent. I'm like, okay, well, It is violent, but it's a Christmas movie. It's set at Christmas. She goes, it's not. It's too violent. I'm going to go watch Home Alone. To which I would sit there and go, Home Alone is the kids' version of Saw. Like, I don't understand. Like, how is... It's the same thing. Like, granted, Die Hard, you'll just see they get bullets, they get shot, they get dead. That's it. Where with Home Alone, the guy gets like what he gets the flames put on his head, they fall down the shaft, he gets something dumped on his head. He's dead like 8 times over. This guy's just dead once. That's it. Like, it's fine. But now I'm all warmed up, ready to go. We got another hour in us. We can do this.
5 minutes. But the other thing is, though, that you've got to bear in mind, like if we're going to say violence route, It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, you see James Stewart getting a good punch in the kisser.
Yep. That one's talking about wanting to like off himself, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Bad Santa. Bad Santa.
Bad Santa is my favorite Christmas film, or Black Christmas. I don't think I've seen Black Christmas. Bad Santa, I must admit, I don't get it. I know it's very popular with a lot of people, not my cuppa.
The part that I liked was I used to have a crush, or still kind of do, on Lauren Graham, who's the mum in Bad Santa.
Fair.
Who then ends up sleeping with Santa in a car, saying a full-on sentence of very high expletives, which I don't think I could probably say right now. But I remember just sitting there just going, I can keep watching this movie. It's fine. It's good. It was a very good movie. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something else then too.
But while you're thinking of that, just so you know, donations now at £190. We're nearly at the 200 mark. Only on our first show, and I'd like to thank it's my good friend John Wright, who does the Due South events over in Australia. Actually, funny. Oh, sorry, he's in Australia for the events he does in Canada where it was shot. Very good friend of the show Due South by Southeast. So thank you very much, John. Oh, and before that, it was Carl Greenhalf. It's now appearing, who made the donation before. So thank you both, gents.
There you go.
I couldn't be happier with that at this early stage in the event.
That's wicked. I don't know if that's $40 of people enjoying our conversation for the last hour or however long it's been, or it's 40 pounds of people trying to get me to shut up. I will shut up if someone gives me another 30 pounds right now. 30 pounds right
We won't mention it's 4 minutes before the end of the slot. That's immaterial.
That's fine. That's fine. I was just sitting there, all of a sudden Gemma pops up. I've donated 50. Go away.
If you're okay, just to vamp again for a second, I'm just going to check the other studio that I haven't lost my other guest to there.
Yeah, no worries. All good. But yeah, so there were times when I was younger, as I said, when radio, they would just be like, yep, you're done. You go do all that kind of stuff, which was kind of cool in a way, because you'd have little kids ringing up going, I got this on Christmas. I got this. Other times I was hungover from the night before and I didn't care. So I remember once going to a school because we had to go doing this book reading thing or something like that. And they would ask me all these questions, do you know Rihanna? I'm like, no, sadly. Do you know Robbie Williams? No, sadly. Do you know no, this. And one of this little kid goes, what do you need to do if you need to go to the toilet? I remember going, everyone started laughing, and I was like, no, that's fair. If you ever hear Hotel California, that's the toilet song. 6 minutes long. I can go make a coffee, do what I need to do, come back, and it's all sorted fine and dandy. Now, this is back when we had our playlist programmed by Auckland, so they would spit out, hey, this is what you're playing today and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, all right, cool, lovely. And kid you not, round about 7:15 that morning, Hotel California was played. So all I could imagine was that class going, he's taking a dump now, Mom, he's taking a dump. And I was just like, this is hilarious. I did, but I was like, this is hilarious. It's fun. Sorted, done. See you later. And I was just like, at the end of it, I went, that goes out to the school classroom that I saw yesterday. Hope you guys are all having fun. And it was like, no one else got it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm being very mean here. Great job, Gareth. Bex, quickly donate 30. He won't speak after this. I don't know if it works quite like that, but
yeah, very lopsided. Our podcast would be very lopsided. Just be Bex talking, and that would be about it. So, yeah. But it's been fun. I think I don't know how you want to do this. Do you do just
cut and go, or do you want me to?
Well, what we're going to do is, if you don't mind just hanging on for another minute, we
Yeah.
haven't got my next guest yet. And again, I'm going to just keep checking the other things just in case.
Yeah.
I've sent the updated one.
Yeah.
Keep
But
talking,
no,
my friend. Keep talking.
Thank you for letting me just vent, by the way, about Simpsons and stuff like that. Like, I legitimately was like, I've got like all these topics I'm going to talk about. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. And yeah, I'm talking about Simpsons. It's like, sweet. It's fine.
I'm not going to complain. Simpsons talk is all good.
Yeah.
Me and my friend
see,
Steve, we still, like you were saying about the, like all the things with the earlier series where you can just quote them just off the top of your head, you know, everything that's happening in them. I am the same way, except for it's me and my best friend Steve, and we just always just talk in these very old Simpsons clips. Our references are so outdated. It's like whenever someone says about like a skin tie up, it's like nothing at all. Because Flanders line from it's got to be in the first few series.
Yep. And then see that's the one that I was also going where he's sliding down the hill and he splits his legs and then the snowballs start hitting him in the balls. He's just like, that hurts way more than it. And I've done that a few times. Even earlier today, I hurt myself. And I'm just Beck's like, you okay? I'm like, it's more painful than it looks. And I'm sure she understands. I think she's got to the point now where if I say something that's funny, A, it wasn't me. I probably stole it from someone. And B, if she can't work out where it came from, it was probably Simpsons. And it's just like, yeah, it's about right. It's about right. So, yeah. But I must admit, my favorite.
And we've got Noe McNeese at the moment, so we're keeping our eye out.
Go.
Again, this is the fun and games of going live on an event like this.
Exactly. And as I said, I'm all cool. It'll probably be that 10-minute delay with the other video with the other guy. So I'm just like,
I'll tell you what. Could you just do me a favor, Gareth? Can you for a second hop off this stream, check in the stream which I sent you just to check, and just check that Ian McNeese is not waiting there. And if he is, could you please share with him the link for here? I've checked on the stream the links that I've got, so he shouldn't be.
Yeah. All right.
So
Give me a second. I was about to just go. You know what? Goodbye to you. All right. Give me two. Give me two.
Oh, we've got an interesting challenge here. Bex. Alex, I'd pay 20 quid to have Bex say Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So the ball's in your Bex. This is for shelter. This is for people struggling to put a roof over there. Come on, you know you want to. Plus, it's getting Alex to part with his money. Come on, if there couldn't be a better reason. Yeah, as he says, it's for charity. Come on now. Okay, we got Gareth back. Any sight?
No, there's no one else down the thing. Yeah, that link worked. So yeah.
So it wasn't in the other link.
No.
Okay, Ian McNeese potentially just running a little bit late today. That's absolutely fine. So Gareth, tell us a bit while we're waiting. Oh well, man, that's so rough. Yeah, I know. We will use emotional blackmail to try and get you to donate. So Alex has challenged Rebecca to say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and he'll donate 20 quid. So I'm just saying, good girl, it's not a Christmas. It is. Gemma, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You're just blatantly wrong. Does this just go down male and female divide?
I'm going to put this out there. I've been telling Bex this for like the last 11 years. So if you can make her say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie within an hour, you're a much better man than I am.
And by the way, Bex, they didn't say that you had to, that you couldn't say afterwards, but not really. Just
you don't have to agree with it, Bex. You just have to say it's Christmas, not a Christmas movie.
We could have a little, we could cheat a little bit here, just for a donation.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll double check that link again. Hold there 2 seconds. Sorry.
Thank you very much. So very tense moment as we're waiting for Ian McNeese. Hopefully everything's okay. We've got Gemma here. Alex, don't let the charity suffer. Donate anyway. Well, look, he's given away what you can. Retrek Mall Studios, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It gets re-released every year at Christmas. Thank you very much. Elliot will be the man behind that. Mark Who 42 says it totally is an Xmas movie. Die Hard 2 as well. You see, that often gets missed out in the controversy. By the way, you may have tuned in for Ian McNeese, which hopefully we're going to have with us soon. if that's what you're waiting for, hopefully he'll be here any minute. Ian McNeese, here we go. As I mentioned him, come on, how's that for timing? Gareth, we're just going to join you back on stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great day.
I was helping out. Now he's back. I'm out. Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
mate. Hey, enjoy yourself. I enjoyed that 24 hours. Cheers to everyone watching. Don't forget to donate. And thank you for letting me ramble for an hour.
He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth